got a whole pack of the vinyl stickers. The ones that I only had a few made before. I got a whole pack of them now, y'all. So, vinyl stickers. Working on getting some more signs made. And then I'm going to be excited to tell y'all about that. It has been a process so far. I'm not going to say it's been a fun process, but it's been a process. All right, y'all. So, for those of you that don't know what a coin roll hunt is, we're searching for anything that's worth more than face value. Seeing as how there's none of you in here, I'm going to assume that I'm talking to myself for a bit. All right, the rest of y'all better go grab you some of this because apparently you need it. Look at the digital printing on the mango. Nothing is the same anymore. I never noticed that my mango was digitally printed on, but there you go. We can see it under the sky now. Is your mango digitally printed? That is my question. Could be. It's a mango circle. It's cool. Okay, let me get a bag of coins. Start getting moving here. If I can find my head, if I can find my head from the hole in the ground, I'll be all right. All right. All right, y'all, here we go. Hey, MJ Squirrel, how you doing? Good morning. Says, good morning. It's morning. We'll take it. So we woke up above ground. That's a plus. We'll take it. No, we need them to be older than that. We need them to be older than that. Buffalo on one right there. That's not an old buffalo. It's a 2005, which is a semi-key date. But that one there got a little bit of bang on its cheek. A little bit of bang going on there. Oh, here we go. Now here's one that looks like it could possibly be silver, but it might be a faker. We're going to find out. Oh, it was a faker. I don't see a mint mark. Oh my goodness. 1969. This looked kind of old. It's all right. It's all right. Meanwhile, for those of you that's not following on Whatnot, you really should be. I mean, you're going to miss out on some stuff. I almost went live with you all yesterday and took you to go get some signs made. I'm glad I didn't. The guy was really helpful, but it was just a terribly busy drive at the worst time of day in the city. On top of that, the last 2 days have just been really different for me. Actually, had someone ask me yesterday, they were like, is your MS flaring up? I told them, I said, I'm pretty sure it's been flared up. Thanks for noticing it's worse. I think that's part of the deal. Maybe it's just got to get worse before it gets better. Ugh. So what kind of coins do you think we're going to find today? Think we're going to find any silver? Maybe some gold? Can we find a gold coin? That'd be the shit. No. Right about now, I need to. We need a gold coin to just fall right out of the sky into our lives. I vacuumed the floor underneath my desk a couple times now. Still ain't found the platinum, the gold, the silver. It vanished. The fucking trolls took it home with them. It's amazing.
The borrowers.
I think it's the Littles. Stuart Little and his family done got my stash, man. They started stacking. I don't blame them. You have to have somebody buying cheese by the time it's all over with. Speaking of cheese, gee, man. I went to pick up cheese the other day, y'all. Y'all buy cheese at the grocery store? What is going on out there? What's going on, Wisconsin? Y'all having problems making cheese? Just curious. Price of cheese more than doubled. I gotta know what the hell happened. What's the name of that cheese that I get? The Sargento? Yeah, the Sargento cheese literally doubled in price. I need to understand it. Make me understand, Wisconsin. You're the home of the cheese, right? I'm just saying. I feel like Wisconsin is where the U.S. cheese comes from, allegedly. I want to know what's going on there. Are y'all having like a cow shortage? Is there a milk shortage? Is there a lack of cheese blocks you had sitting around getting moldy for the last 10 years? I don't know. Just somebody help me understand. Pretty sure Sargento is from the United States, so y'all can't say that it's because of the import-export taxes is why it doubled in price. I'm not falling for that shit. Just saying. So I've been getting Sargento every week for a minute now because, well, for a while I would just snag a few sticks of MJs every once in a while, and then I got a habit. So now it's one of the things I can eat. And it figures, right? I get to liking something, it disappears. Look at this. Look, they don't even sell these kind of chips no more. Hey, somebody get a hold of them and tell them that's wrong right here. They need to get the Sun Chips back in the, in the regular Harvest cheddar. Oh, no. Walmart stopped making that too. Anything good that I start enjoying, they take away. Although it's probably a good thing they took away the Sun Chips. It probably ain't nothing healthy about them. They might not even be made out of chips. They might be made out of sticks. We don't know. They're feeding you plastic zip ties in your chicken now, so just get ready. Oh, well, they've been putting wood in bread for years. They started that in World War II, figured out it worked. I don't think they ever stopped. We got just a perfect filler for this wood right here. This bread right here, some wood. That's what they did. That's when they started doing it. It was during World War I, actually. So they started doing it again during World War II, and I just don't think they ever let up. I think they were like, you know what? They didn't even notice. We didn't tell them this time. We'll just keep throwing it in there. Now the pieces have got big enough you need a saw to eat your bread. Seen a YouTube video the other day. Lady had whole chunks of it. She's digging out of her kid's sandwich. So when she went through a loaf, by the time she was done, she almost had enough to build a little stick house. I think she could have made like a Lego house out of it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, hey, you might as well, look, y'all don't even worry about your bread. It's the least of your problems. Okay? Here's the important thing. You need to make sure you get right with God, because I'm pretty sure that this little thing called the Bible tells about this time period of this world. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, your bread's the least of your problems. I promise. I can't even breathe in my nose because of whatever they're putting in the air right now. So there you go. That's a thing. Make that make sense. And it's past allergy season, by the way. Like, we should be out of allergy season. Pretty close to it. It shouldn't be getting worse. Oh, yeah, that's right. Our seasons are off by half a year. I forget. Maybe it's not. Maybe we're in last allergy season right now. My bad. We are about 3 months off on things. Hey, Cynthia from around the world. How in the hell is the Philippines doing this morning? Hope you're doing well. Hey, look here. You got all kinds of this over there. Grab you some of this. It's a mango. Look. Peach, mango. Peach, mango. Huh? Grab you some of that. VA energy. That's what you need. It'll get your day going, Cynthia. I know you've probably got 16 cups of coffee in you already. Calm down. Slow down a little bit. It's time to go to bed. Oh, still at work? Well, see, that's why you got them 16 cups of coffee in you. All right, y'all. I don't see any silver edges on those ones. It's okay. We got to go through them and see what we can find. Wisconsin. I love peaches and mangoes. Mangoes are awesome. You said peaches and AG. Oh yeah, you after some gold this morning or some silver? I mean, is that where you're at now? AU is gold, AG is silver, right? Yeah. Either way, you're throwing periodical peaches. Peaches. I like peaches too. Oh, you love peach mango pie. I've honestly never had peach mango pie. I'll be real with you. It does sound like it'd be good. Look, I'm drinking the mango. Oh my gosh, look at this quarter, y'all. 65. Somebody was mad because it wasn't silver, you hear me? They beat the shit out of this quarter just because it was 1 year too long. Too old, you hear me? They were like, you will die for that. Here you go. Check this out. You know me. I'm a mango, I'm crazy about mangoes. Check it out. We're going to drink the mangoes. And lay there. I'm going to eat some mango. Huh? Want some dehydrated mango? It's fire. Just saying. It's one of my healthy snacks nowadays. I about took away all my food. I'm eating sticks and twigs and not the kind that comes in your bread. It's weird. I thought I had something good there, but no. Sorry, y'all. I'm chewing up this mango. Oh, well, there you go. You're selling all the pies, huh? Cynthia, let me find out you're over there selling your pie. What? And you got cocoa jam? This is starting to sound like something different. Are we still talking about food? Oh, okay. I mean, we got peaches, we got cocos, we're cocoa, and I don't know. Could go any direction here. $65 again. You won't even give me a 69. It's hitting with 65. That's like a dead number, right? It's like, what happened? Can you give me one, Miss Cindy? MJ says, send me a pie. Watch out, Cynthia. She's after your peaches and mangoes. We're going to need you to send that with a little bit of cocoa. I don't know what I would do with the cocoa tortas, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I make hot cocoa every once in a while. I ain't going to lie. It's usually a wintertime thing. You know what I mean? I feel weird drinking cocoa in the middle of summer. Just saying. It'd be a little strange. A little different. All right, y'all. Let's go. Can we get some freaking more nickels out of here? Can we find some silver? The ladies are playing with peaches and mangoes. I don't know, but I've been told. If you don't like mangoes, you can suck my toe. No. That's terrible, right? Yeah, let's go. Where are we going? Where are we going, Cynthia? The last time I said that, I ended up in some other. Okay, silver. We're going for. I was to say I don't want to end up in another country, state, another place. Where are we going? Let's go. Where's it at? Where's it at, Cynthia? Tell me which roll it's in. We're going to find this stuff. I feel like we need to get the metal detector out. Just search the coins that way. Nope. Yep, no silver. No. That'd be cheating. Then we'd miss out on all the fun of searching all the coins, right? We want to make sure that my eyes, stay just as blurry as possible. I need to look at all of them. No silver in that one. It's okay, though. We got plenty more to search through. That's why they call it hunting instead of finding. If it was called finding silver, boy, we'd all be doing it then. Everybody'd be lined up here, at least doing it for a week. Then they'd find out it's not as easy as they think it is. Then they'd stop. Here is a funny phenomenon, y'all. And like right now, we've got 4 people in here. We got 2 people talking. That's it. Okay. So here's the phenomenon. You got to know that this thing that y'all call a coin community over here is just full of a whole lot of gossip and craziness. And a whole lot of just shitheads. I'm just going to tell you this now. There's a gentleman named Ashland, Oregon, that I've been following for the last year and something and supporting as he streamed at the same time as multiple other streamers doing coin roll hunts. Man alive, y'all. For the last week, actually for the last 2 months, it's been odd going into his stream because of different ones from this little community that they call it that have found their way to his channel. And in the last week, it has become to where not only do I not hardly say hi, but he doesn't hardly say hi back. It's because of the fucking ass clowns are in there now. Do y'all know that you can ruin a wet dream for somebody? The same very pricks that I said, that I heard tell him, you can never do a vertical stream and coin roll hunt and become successful. Now I'm watching those same people go into his stream and play his buddy. Two-faced snakes. I can't even stand it. So now the one coin roll hunting channel I could go into and have fun and watch, I can't even go visit and stand it anymore. Yeah, it's sad. Like a bunch of fucking maggots, you hear me? I can't get away from them, man. Y'all wonder why you don't see me on this platform anymore? That's why. You literally can't get away from them. Anything good that comes along, they start befriending it. In Oregon, or Ashland, Oregon, however you want to go by it, brother, you need to watch your back. Them people are not your friends. Heard him on there talking about some good people. Rob finds treasures, a decent guy. His other friends, not cool. You hear me? I mean, I'm just going to be real with you. Ravenhawk and them, not good people, brother. Not good people. Them are the shittiest people in the community. So, I mean, now that they're coming to your channel, people like me that stood by you since you started, we're not going to be able to be there as much. You got to know that. So you can thank them. You noticed the other day, you said, man, my streams ain't been as busy. You know why? Because of those people. Because of those people, I haven't been in your stream as much. When I do, I lurk instead of talk because I don't want to talk to those assholes. So Ashland, Oregon, keep that in mind, buddy. That's why your numbers has got less in the last month. That's why your last few streams have been smaller, is because they came over there and played your buddy. Really, that's all they're doing is just playing your friend. They're probably writing down the very people that's in your chat, and then they're emailing them to ask them why they're not over there and coining arounds or someone else's while you're streaming. Just saying, that's how they play it over here. And the way I play it is this. When I see all them in the chat, I don't talk. And I don't stick around very long. You know what I mean? Like I said, Rob finds treasures, the best person out of that whole crowd. The rest of them, I'm pretty sure that, you know, I wouldn't piss on them if they were on fire. No cap. That's the truth. That's how I feel about all the rest of them, except for Rob. Walker Magnet, he's a good guy. Y'all should be following him. Hey, Hardcore Copper, is that actually you? How in the hell are you doing? Well, no, you're pretty decent. I like the little videos you've been doing with the Easter eggs. That's a pretty cool little thing you had going on there. No, not you, girl. These other people. If it was you, I would quit talking to you. You know what I mean? You notice I still speak to you? These other motherfuckers, I ain't got nothing to say to them. I go to jail. You know what I mean? Like, we got nothing to say to each other. The only time I have to behave is at one of my events where I'm representing not just myself, but my coin club or another community. And then I behave just waiting for that moment for them to say one fucking thing wrong. I don't either. I truly don't. Like I said, Ashland, Oregon had started maybe 2 years ago doing vertical stand-ups. And I stood by him because I know for a fact Coining Around told him, you'll never make it successfully doing vertical live streams. So from that point on, I had to get on board with him. Seeing as how Coining Around's just one of them two-faced cats that I thought was my friend that ends up just being like the rest of them. You hear me? That's what they do over here is they use folks. Aim, how you doing? Good to see you. How's Aim doing? Yep, and it's a whole mess, you hear me? Hey, I just watched a whole thing unfold. That God bless, I can't even say a whole lot about it. I went live, and well, it's here on YouTube. Y'all can go see it. I watched some people do a whole thing for like a couple of days, acting like they were honoring somebody that I've got text messages from, talking about how bad they shit on him, how bad they turned their backs on him, how they acted like he didn't exist whenever they dumped the Four Horsemen and turned it into the Tres Amigos. I know for a fact he had not heard from them whenever me and him was in touch. You know what I mean? Yeah. So now we got people over here on YouTube. They made whole streams about it. Like, they said they want to remember. What they should remember is they left the man hanging. When he needed a friend, they turned their backs on him. They used him to start a franchise because he was handicapped, and they used that to their advantage. They took advantage of it, and they're sick pigs. You hear me? I hope that every one of them burn in hell, and if I go to hell, I'm going to be down there just to remind them why they're there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Could you imagine, hardcore, somebody thinking they were your friend? Somebody thinking that they were a part of a team? Imagine that. I know that feeling. See, that's why me and Dreadpool talked after the fact. That's why me and him become better acquainted after the fact, that we were both on a team that stabbed us in the back. You hear me? And me and him stayed in touch and talked about it because YouTube sucks. And that's what we talked about. You know what I mean? Yeah, and it used to be we helped each other, right, hardcore? Hey, I'll tell you this. I've got a terminal disease, right? One that cannot be cured. There's no fix for what I've got. Anyway, you know how many things we did for people on here throughout the years? But yet, at the end of the day, whenever we see other people going through these things, and like here lately, there's been some other folks I wanted to try to raise some money for, we do not even have that community anymore. The only way this community gets together is to celebrate somebody when they're already dead and use that to run some games and make some money for themselves. You know what I mean? That's what this community has come to. You know what I mean? We don't do things anymore to help each other. We just, try to see what we can take. It's amazing. So I'm not a taker, so you just don't see me on here as much. We do the coin roll hunt. Maybe we'll get back to doing games if we get normal people in here like Hardcore and MJ and some other normal ones, you know what I mean? But as far as the rest of them go, I don't even want to see them. You know what I mean? Hardcore, you missed a really good coin show up here a few weeks ago, a month ago or so we had. I know you guys just had one down in Texas. I thought about going down there with somebody, but right now I'm not in a position of being able to go anywhere for half a week at a time or do fun stuff like that, but it'll work out. Oh, well, it's okay, Hardcore. You can't let them not let you go live, you hear me? Yeah, you can't. Now, I'll tell you who you can trust hardcore. None of them. You hear me? Believe that. Do not trust any of them. They're untrustworthy. I'm somebody that is I don't trust people at all. And I made a mistake and I trusted some of them. And they're just complete snakes. I trust more people here in the hood that I live in. I would be more likely to give one of my handguns, and be like, here, go hold this for me, and expect them not to shoot me, knowing that I'm on the opposite side of them. You know what I mean? That's how bad it is. So yeah, don't give them a gun; they'll shoot you in the back. You hear me? Don't do it, hardcore. But don't let them take away from you, because you're pretty awesome. And you make some funny videos, like the eggs. That's a pretty cool looking game. I think that'd be a cool game. Cool giveaway. Put the prizes in the eggs. See what you get. You know what I mean? Well, hardcore, guess what? Hey, you know what? In this world, y'all, nothing good survives for long. Okay? So we went over to Whatnot. Man, we've been having some fun in Whatnot world, and then guess what happened? Hardcore, guess what happened? About 7-8 months ago, a whole bunch of YouTubers decided they'd start coming to Whatnot. Hey, now they done fucked up Whatnot so much that Whatnot done changed the rules 5 times on us in the last 6 months. Now they got it down to where you can't hardly even run a game over there anymore. Can't use the will anymore. Can't, you know what I mean? Hey, that was YouTubers that caused that. And the Whatnotters know that. Yeah, hardcore, it's shameful. You hear me? Shameful that a bunch of YouTubers came over to Whatnot and fucked up the games. Crying about not winning or crying about this, crying about that. And that's exactly where they come from. YouTube. Promise you. You know what I mean? It's terrible. Y'all went and screwed up another whole platform just out of jealousy and spite. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Somehow they're managing to figure out how to run the games different ways over there. I just ain't got time for it. You hear me? It blows my mind. It's like, God, man, we had such a good thing going here. And here comes the YouTubers and goof it all up. What the hell? It is crazy, isn't it, MJ? MJ knows it's true. She's been sitting here witnessing it. It's amazing. And I'll start with names like Ginger Stacker that keeps coming into my chat and other chats. Ginger Stacker. We're not fucking buddies. We're not friends. We're not pals. Why do you keep creating accounts and coming into my Whatnot channel? I don't want you there. I don't want you on this channel. I don't fucking like you. I never have. I'm pretty sure we settled that long ago, right? When you were up on my panel and we all thought you were gay. Just saying. So why would you keep coming into my Whatnot channel? Unless it's just to cause fucking problems. That's what they do. You hear me? I bet you don't see me going to his channel. You know what I'm saying? And he's just one of them. Every one of them got different accounts. He's just the only smooch that's been stupid enough to have his name on it. Oh, well, he's got one on here, and he's got one on Whatnot, and he's got more than one on Whatnot, like most of them do right over here on YouTube. Now they've started that bullshit. Now, not only do we have to deal with idiots, but we got to deal with idiots that's got multiple accounts. Now we've got bots on Whatnot. One of these assholes have created bots. We did not have bots on Whatnot until the last 4 months. Yep, there you go. I mean, that's awesome. Hardcore, you got to, right? I'm telling you. I've dedicated myself to y'all for years, so I decided I was going to start popping up over here again because it just felt like I abandoned folks and left them behind. And then in sight of everything else that's happened over the last, few months, I think that, I don't know. I think we got to pop up and say hi to one another and let people know we're alive, But I definitely get it. Hardcore, I definitely get it. I mean, hardcore has always been good to me, been a friend to me, we've been friends with each other, but boy, man, it's got the people that get it all twisted up. And everybody just got everything all twisted. You know what I mean? They got twisted little minds. Something wrong with them, hardcore. They ain't right. You know what I mean? I told this young man this yesterday. He lives here in the hood where I live. Well, he ain't about half right. Because he does bad dope. They give him that damn meth with that fentanyl in it. He's about half off his rocker, right? Yeah. He says to me, he says, man, I'm crazy. Talking about this, that, or the other. I said, no, man, you're stupid. I said, I'm crazy. There's a difference. See, these idiots, most of them on YouTube, they're in their mom and daddy's basements or in their garage because their wife won't let them in the fucking house. And, this is the only place they got any clout. They come on here, they talk cap, they can't stand up behind. Hey, run into them at a coin show, hardcore. They'll be the first ones that's on the phone dialing 911 as soon as they see you in the parking lot getting out of a vehicle. Trust me. I know. They did it to me last year. You hear me? They're going to wait till you get out the vehicle and come into the show where they're at, and then all of a sudden they're going to call the police because all of a sudden they don't want to stand on them words that they said. You hear me? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I went live with that last year from the Tulsa Coin Show. Hey, hardcore, here's the craziest part. These motherfuckers had the nerve to send somebody, not just one somebody, but two somebody so far this year to try to get me to get a table at that coin show. Are you fucking crazy? Why would you even insult my intelligence? I mean, do you really think that I ain't still going to, punch a hole through your eye if I can when I see you? I'm going to use that term instead of the other. Okay, there you go. We're going to clean that up for YouTube, okay? Meanwhile, it's still like that for you. Just because I'm a businessman and I do business at other coin shows and I was able to see you and not want to kill you then doesn't mean I still don't want to kill you. It just means that I'm going to choose the right time. Fact. Meanwhile, the fact that you can talk cap and what you do is dial 911 when you see me, y'all are something else, man. Yeah. Yep. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yep. Now, we've got some good coin shows coming up. Now, there's supposed to be one at the end of this month, or maybe even next week in the city, I believe. I'm going to try to go to that one. I'm not going to have a table at it, I don't believe. I'm just going to be a guest. But maybe we'll find some cool stuff for y'all. You know what I mean? But there should be a big coin show in the next month that we're going to be going to. I'm hoping I can get it all figured out. Right now, I'm just still trying to get myself figured out, though. Life is different sometimes, right? For me here in the last while, it's been really different, that's all. Hardcore, I'm pretty sure MJ misses you too. You probably should just come visit. You should come visit us. You could load up the kids, come hang out at the creek. And we ain't got no ocean, we got a creek. You're gonna have to hang out at the creek. Here's the difference, hardcore, is that, you know what? Even me, with having a heart of stone and without even being able to say I love you or do any of those kind of things, I still cared about people in the community. Them other folks, they don't care about anybody but themselves. You hear me? That's the difference. That's what makes us different. That's why we don't like to watch it go down anymore, because we see through them. Unfortunately for them, I developed the ability to see through masks by the time I was 16 and in prison. You hear me? At that point, I was able to read people to stay alive. So none of their bullshit has ever fooled me. I've always seen through it. And finally, it got to the point to where, yeah. Eventually, enough is enough, right? You're just like, okay, I'm done with it. Everybody else wants to play that game. Keep feeding yourselves illusion. You can act like Ghost Season and the rest of them. People that you got to wonder what the hell. Here's the thing. Yeah, anyways, I just don't even know a good way to put it. Never mind. I'm not going to say anything about Nasty Ghost or Fat Nasty or Fat Nancy T or whatever the fuck her name is. Yeah, I'm just not going to say anything about her or that whole situation. But yeah, that should have been a red flag to have not been around any of them in the first place. Just saying. Oh, hardcore, I'll see you later. My chat froze up. Just saying, all those people, boy, telling you what, all those awesome folks. I know at least one gentleman that counted on all of them, thought they were all his family. And I know this, at the end, none of them were around. None of them. You hear me? Yeah. We love you too. Go have fun. She's gonna go get to work. Go get her done. Don't have too much fun. If you do think of us over here looking at all these coins, dreaming of silver. Found a silver dime last week. I don't know that we're gonna find one this week. We still got a few rolls left. There ain't one in this roll though. Becky, how we doing? Good to see you. Happy Saturday. How's your week went? I hope everyone's had a good week so far. We looking for errors on coins. By the way, y'all, this is not a coin error. This is a coin that has met its demise in a machine somewhere. Hear me? Somebody done took this dime and crunched it in a machine in a door. Maybe they leveled a table with it. I couldn't tell you. That thing is beat up though. That is not an error. That's just a damaged coin. Hear me? Hardcore big hug girl. We love you too. Stay safe out there. Hey, it didn't get cold enough this winter for me to come down to Texas to visit, but maybe next winter. We'll hope for the freezing next winter. You know me, I gotta migrate to Texas when it gets too cold. I don't mess around, man. Yeah, I can't do it. I don't know. Hey, look, Southwest Missouri, I avoided it all winter long. I didn't even go there this winter, you hear me? Y'all can have Missouri in the wintertime. I ain't fucking around. Ain't doing it. Yes, I still drop F-bombs sometimes. I'm working on my language. I'm getting a little better about it than I used to be. Pretty sure God understands everything and He knows everything, y'all. That's one guy you can't lie to, and that's God. I'm pretty sure He knows that every other word out of my mouth used to be F this and F that, so He's good. He's good with the fact that I'm trying to, work on my vocabulary. We're going from prison language to street language and trying to get shit done. We're getting stuff done the right way, y'all. Just think, over the last how many years y'all have got to watch like the evolution of Jeff, right? Y'all have got to watch a lot of changes in my life, that's for sure, right? Yep. Just saying. One thing that does never change about me is my honesty. I've just got an honest mouth that just, I open it up, stuff just comes out, and I just stand on all 10 toes and say, okay, here we go. All right, y'all, here we go. Roll of quarters. Man, can we get some good ones? Just think, a week ago, we had a whole bunch of nice ones. So far this week, I ain't found nada. Not squat. How's Becky doing today? Becky, I hope you had a good weekend or a good week. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Hope all y'all are. If you're out there celebrating the weekend, make sure you don't drink and drive. Make sure if you're partying like a rock star, you know who you're partying with, because you can't trust all these people, I promise. One of them gonna tell on you. You'll be in trouble. You'll be like, what happened? I'll be like, I don't know, man. It's probably that dude over there. Right, Becky? Tell him, I don't know. You can't trust them all. One of them will tell on you. Holy smokes, what was that? That was a 94. Look, had that 9 have been upside down, then it wouldn't have copper on it like that. It'd be silver. 64 and older, y'all. Remember that. Y'all find coins, not nickels, but if you find quarters, dimes, half dollars that say 64 or older, then they're silver. Quick way to look is just to look at the edge right there, and you'll be able to tell. If it's silver, it'll have no copper on it at all. Okay? Real quick test of how to look from just the edge. But if you look at the dates, 64 or older is always going to be 90% silver, which is a beautiful thing, right? We like 90% silver. If you don't like 90% silver, just get a hold of me and I'll buy it off of you. I'll trade you some green fiat money for it. You can take the fiat and I'll take the silver. Okay? Making bullets for the werewolves and vampires. I was told that they live around here. I'm home. Just want to say good night to all. Oh, big hugs and kisses. That's Miss Cynthia. Cynthia, take care of yourself there in the future in the Philippines. And I'm glad things are going well. Keep your head up. Big hugs to you. Give big hugs to the family. Oh, Miss Becky said, I email you a pic of the coin I have. Not sure you got it. Not sure it was worth anything. I have not got an email from you yet, but I'll let MJ put the email in the chat again. So, Becky, it's got to be Crumpler Jeff 006, all one word, and it has to be 006, not 00. I know it seems like there might much of a difference, but somebody out there keeps getting my emails. You hear me? So you got to make sure it's the right email. It's 006, like James Bond, 007, 006, because I'm not a cop. But I have not got an email yet. If I did, it might have kicked it over to spam. I can check the spam later on and see if I got it. If I get a picture of a coin from you, you will definitely get an email back from me, I promise. I will look again after the stream and make sure, but I'm pretty certain if I had a new email in there from you, I'd have got back to you. If I haven't responded yet, that means it probably didn't come to the right email address. Which is okay, that happens all the time. You know the reason why? Because of them jerks that I was talking about earlier on YouTube that set up umpteen emails to look like mine to try to steal from my fucking PayPal and everything else, because that's what idiots do. It's because they're in their mom and daddy's basement somewhere and I can't come put my hands on them. That's why. Slowly but surely, I'm catching them one at a time. They don't know that I'm a pretty damn stealthy hunter and I'm pretty patient. I will search for them to the end of the world. We're going to find out. Oh, Cynthia. Oh, there you go. She's got it in the chat. See, my chat done froze up again over here. I'm over here looking at the same sentence going, ain't no one talking. And have a nice day from Cynthia. Cynthia, have a good night. Sleep tight. Sweet dreams. Make sure you take care of your peach. You hear me? Make sure y'all take care of your peaches out there. Just throwing that out there. We had a lot of peach talk earlier. I don't want anybody to not have good mangoes, good peaches. It's important. All right, y'all. Here we go. Man alive, I didn't think I had this many coins left to search, but apparently we do. This is quite a bit. I really didn't think I had that many today, but we do have. We got quite a bit. Okay, here we go. We're going to do another roll of nickels. You have a nice day too, Cynthia. Come on now, that's older, but it ain't old enough, is it? 64, boy, I got a lot of 64s. You know what happened? Somebody broke open a lot of 64 sets to get them Kennedys out of them, and now we're getting the nickels. You hear me? That's what happened. It's a strong indication that that's what happened. 65, see, closer. Meanwhile, all the way up to 69, the silver all the way up to 70. So we probably got, what we got here? It's a dent. It's a dent or a clip above it. Okay, everybody, wave at Cynthia and tell her goodbye into the future. Can you say goodbye to somebody in the future? Because, I mean, they're literally in the future, so they're going to see you again, right? It's probably sooner than later. I don't know. Could be a thing. For those of you that didn't know, Cynthia is our time traveler. She hangs out with us from foreign lands. All right, y'all. I hope everybody's had an amazing day. Check this out in case any of y'all are interested. We got some of these amazing packs. It's a mystery pack. Each pack contains some coins, some collectible stuff, stamps, different little things from the past. Pretty cool. So if anybody's interested in something like that, let me know. It's $20 plus shipping. I will hook you up and get them out the door to you immediately. Just let me know. Meanwhile, if you're looking for any other silver, gold, or coins or jewelry, I'm the guy you want to hit up. I probably got it for you. We're going to hang out for the next 4 minutes so we hit our hour mark. And y'all talk to me about what y'all been doing. How's life been treating you? Has it been treating you well? Has it been treating you poorly? Kind of good, kind of poorly? Don't really know. No one really cares. Who knows, right? Could be either way. We don't know. They're like, well, what happened was it's Saturday. Everybody has to go out there and have fun today, right? Check this out, y'all. I've been running circles around myself trying to get signs made for these brick and mortar establishments we're going to be working out of. Check this out, y'all. It's made out of jean material. Got new stickers. It's made out of blue jean material, huh? You can patch your clothes with these suckers. I'm going to do it. I've got a pair of Jinko jeans. It's like $200. I'm about to patch a hole in them with this. You're going to book you a cruise. Oh my goodness, Becky, where are you cruising to? I know you said you were ready to go to the beach, but you really going, huh? I'm a little envious. I love the ocean. Just be careful out there. Have fun. Hey, by the way, Becky, you might not want to go on a cruise right now, girl. Hey, they got these people out here stuck on a ship right now dying. Don't do that. Let me make you think about that a little bit, okay? Okay? There's the Crumpler name. Think about that. We don't want you to be on no cruise ship stuck somewhere where they ain't able to come help you. You know what I mean? Hey, you think I'm joking? Them cats are out there dying on that ship. You hear me? And the Simpsons wrote about it. Don't mess around with the Simpsons predictions. You hear me? Yeah. Hey, what's scarier than that, Becky, is this. Here's how stupid human beings are, okay? They're like, well, we're going to keep these people out here on the boat to keep it contained. The whole time, there's been people going back and forth to the boat. Doctors, nurses. You hear me? You telling me they ain't carrying that back and forth to shore with them, like on their clothes and on other shit? That's how shit gets spread, you hear me? Meanwhile, I couldn't help but to notice in some of the photos that there was birds landing on the boat. Same birds that are going back to the land when they've already decided that this virus is transmittable from human to human and from animal to human. You hear me, Becky? Hey, if I'm seeing seagulls land on the boat with the sick people, I don't think they're shooting all the seagulls. I think the seagulls are going back to land somewhere carrying the virus. You hear me? The nurses and the people that's coming on board that boat and then leaving are still carrying that virus. I'm 99% sure of it. I mean, I'm not a doctor. I couldn't tell you for certain. But I'm saying that I don't know that I'd be going on any cruises right now, y'all. Becky, we like you. We don't want anything to happen to any of y'all. So I would ask y'all, please, maybe don't go on any cruises for a minute. If you're going to go on a cruise, go buy your own boat. You hear me? Make sure you know who you're boating with, right, Kevin? Kevin down there holding it up in Florida. Hey, Becky, get down to Florida. Kevin's going to help you out. He's going to give you a bus pass. He's going to make sure you're hooked up. I hope it's over with by the time I go. I'm booking it for May. May of what, next year? Okay, well, that's good then. By then, it should be done. Hey, if it ain't done, Miss Becky, we'll be able to get your money back. You hear me? Oh yeah, well you got a whole year. You don't have to wait it out, right? We're gonna find out if the Simpsons are right. Now, if the Simpsons are right, we're gonna know by the end of the year. If they ain't right, then it'll be okay. We'll be able to take a cruise next year. You'll be good to go. What we don't want is for you to get on one of them boats that get stuck out there somewhere, right? Pretty sure that's a science experiment. We're just all getting to watch it. Veesh. That is something else, man. Meanwhile, you can't make it up. Hey, Becky, do you remember? I don't know. Miss Becky might not be quite old enough to remember, but I can remember back in the day when we couldn't even wear Bart Simpson anything to school. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure now we all know why, because they're predictions. It wasn't because he said, don't have a cow, man, or F you, dude. It was because of the Butterfinger. That's what it was. He didn't want you fucking with his Butterfinger. Yeah. And they didn't want us to be around the Simpsons or to watch them because of this crazy stuff that they predict that happens, right? Huh? Look, Bart should have said, instead of let go of my Butterfinger, he should have said, look out for the end of the world, do you hear me? It is coming. The raining is terrible. Oh, it's a raining season. It's about to start. There you go. Miss Becky, Kevin says down in Florida, it's the rainy season. It's going to be starting to rain. You can get you some rain in the evening at about 6 o'clock. When I lived in West Palm Beach and in Boynton Beach down there in Florida on the coast, at about 5:30, 6 o'clock, between 5:30 and 6:30 every evening this time of year, it would rain. It could be hot as everything, sun shining, and it's still going to rain in Florida. Now, when I first moved to Florida, I thought, because I'd been raised, in Missouri and other places. Well, Miss Becky, I have got some medical stuff, and it's just the way it is. They have a really good brain and science institute here in Oklahoma City, and I have a really good team of doctors. And I have Miss MJ Squirrel that's right there above you in chat that helps me make sure I'm on track with all my doctor's stuff. And yeah, so this was a better fit for me and what's going on in life right now. That's why. Well, here's the one thing, Miss Becky, about living in Florida, okay? It comes with a heavy price tag also. So in Florida, you're going to get a kitchenette for about $2,400 to $2,900 a month, okay? That's not counting your electric or your food or any other stuff. That's just your rent. So here in Oklahoma City, you can get a 2-bedroom for, $1,100 a month. Why would you want to pay twice as much rent for twice as small a place? I mean, it is awesome living on the beach, but at the end of the day, cost of living just way high. Cost of food, everything costs more down there. Everything. So that was one of the factors. I just did the math and I was like, the cost of everything. I had to get up here to doctors and do what I had to be able to be here with you. Plus, I had to come hang out with MJ. What the hell? Yeah. How would life be if we did never got to hang out all the time? She's probably sick of me by now. She's like, I don't know, but somebody needs to come get this motherfucker right now. She's like, take him somewhere for a visit. All right. I want you all to have an amazing weekend. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me for an hour and looking through some coins. If you're not on Whatnot, right there's what the Whatnot app looks like. It's a free app on your phone. Sign up on it. Get over there. Make sure you're following JC Silver and Gold. That's going to be this guy right here that's talking to you. But yeah, You can follow us on Whatnot. We do live auctions. We run some games over there occasionally. More auctions than anything else. Meanwhile, I want y'all to know that God loves you right where you're at, no matter what you're going through. Hey, He even loves me, and I'm a complete fuck up. So there you go. If He can love me, He can love you. I want y'all to remember that, and I want you to remember to keep your heads up, your feet down, keep reaching for those stars. Keep stacking that silver and gold. This is Jeff Crumpler, JC Stacker, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.